Jeff used the word practitioner. We should probably define that because it sounds like a really fancy word. If we're walking with Jesus, we tell people about Jesus. And so that is what it means to be a practitioner, is you actually use your words and you articulate the gospel and you help people have the opportunity to believe in Jesus. And there's more to it, because we don't just tell people about Jesus. We learn how to make disciples. That is, people who can go do the same thing. And that's what this is. That's what this training is.
So we're going to, in 30 minutes, go through the Father's heart from Genesis to Revelation. And we're looking very specifically for, there is something that's on God's heart that brings us together in this room. There's a thread throughout the Bible. God may be doing a million things in the world. But I think you'll see when we get to the end, Genesis to Revelation, that there is a thread of something common that God's been doing from the beginning. And He plans to keep doing until it's accomplished. And that's what we want to see, okay?
His name is going to be made great.
His name being made great. Right? Who's He using in that passage?
Who is He using?
Yeah.
It doesn't really specify who.
Doesn't really specify, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then how far? Among
East,
what?
from east to
All
west.
the nations.
Yeah, as far as east is to the west.
As far as the east from the west, all the nations. Good. His original intent. Sinful humanity rejected that plan. God's been at work, showing Himself to be a redeeming God. And He will work His plan until He has a people from every language, tribe, nation, and tongue. That is what He's up to. Right? We who claim to be followers of Jesus, we ought to be involved with what's on the Father's heart. We ought to be involved with what's He up to. So the question, who are we? We are those people of God, filled with His Spirit. What are we to do? Just like the Apostle Paul, take the gospel until there's no place left where Jesus isn't known. Okay? That's what we're to do. The Father's heart is to multiply His image across the face of the earth until the whole earth is filled with His glory. That's what God's up to.
The goal usually, when we talk about movement, is usually fourth generation. Let me tell you why. Because as people pass on responsibility, and it is kind of similar to the principle of tipping point. When you get to generations, it's kind of like these people are being mentored by these people. But when you get to fourth generation, this guy that's leading this church may not even know this person, right? So it's not dependent on the personality or the brilliance or the winsomeness or the whatever of a person.
This works with people you know and people you don't know. We go out to parks, and we'll be praying for the city. We find someone and say, hey, I just want you to know we're out loving on our community, and we're praying for a city. Is there anything we can pray for you? Someone's open to prayer. We'll pray for them right there. As soon as we finish praying, we'll just start sharing our story. It doesn't matter if they're Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, atheist, whatever. At the root of that is a spiritual battle.
Tomorrow is the equipping to go do it, to actually live out the four fields. So that's to keep it simple, because we want to see more disciples being raised up through each one of us.